Good morning, everybody. I got a few things here I want to cover real quickly, down and dirty. 4 points um, that I'm going to expand on these. I touched on most of them yesterday when I announced my intention to run, but I want to go ahead and elaborate a little bit. First thing it's subject to be the military. Effective immediately, I want a 20% pay increase for all pay grades and all branches of our military. These people don't get paid nearly enough money for protecting our country and protecting our lives and our interests. So there's going to be a pay grade increase, 20% across the board immediately. Coast Guard, National Guard, I want build-ups. We need to do a little bit better job protecting our border. At the same time, we're increasing everybody's pay by 20%. I'm also reinstituting Don't Ask, Don't Tell. This openly gay serving in the military, there's no place for sexuality of any kind in the military, okay? Our military is paid to defend this country, kill our enemies. It's not a social networking site. It's not a singles bar. It's nothing but the military. Your sexual preference has no bearing on protecting this country, killing this country's enemies. That's all you're here for, are those two things. Nothing else. Department of Homeland Security, you're out of there. You're gone. We don't need you. We're gonna go to a Israeli style airport security. We're gonna profile the people that have been known in the age group and the ethnicity groups that have been known to blow crap up in this country and other countries, just like the Israelis. From this point forward, our military will take care of our Homeland Security. We're gonna have plenty of them here because, like I said in my initial message, they're coming home from the Middle East. We'll have plenty of them to handle the internal security. I want to build the Navy up, and I want to concentrate on nuclear subs. There's a whole lot you can do with a nuclear sub, both conventional and nuclear weapons. Nuclear aircraft carriers. We'll go ahead and we're gonna chalk in a couple of aircraft carriers as well. Military buildup, I don't think is a bad thing. And you ask, how are we going to fund all this? Well, it's going to be some cutbacks, redundancy in departments. Federal departments that we already have, State Department, each state has a department of, that federal department's gone, okay? If there's any conflict between federal and state as far as something that a State Department does concerning federal law, we shouldn't be a problem. We'll have a federal judge handle it, okay? We don't need two departments. Get a job in your state. Okay, you're in that state anyway. D.C. is way too big. It's got to go. We're going to use that money to fund this military. Again, Department of Homeland Security is gone. All that funding goes to the military. Henceforth, federal grants, unless they're for military or energy research, they're gone. People, I am not paying you to write a novel. Regardless of what that jackass with the question marks all over his jacket seems to think, I don't see where we should, as taxpayers, pay for that kind of crap. Go find an investor. Any federal grants from this point forward will be for military or energy research. And that's it, people. That is it. Find an investor if you want to open a coffee shop, go find an investor. I'm not paying for it. And the American people shouldn't be expected to pay for it. Get real. Gas tax, gone. That's right, gas tax gone. We don't need that gas tax because we're cutting all these departments out. We're downsizing the federal government by at least 50 to 60%, if not more. If I can get 75% of the federal government gone, it's gone. The power's going back to the states where it belongs. We won't need that gas tax. That'll even knock gas down farther. Maybe we can get gas 50 cents a gallon versus 99 cents, which is what I am going to mandate is going to be a ceiling on the price of gas per gallon. Once we start drilling this country, there's no reason for it to be any more than 99 cents a gallon. The economy. The economy's going to thrive, people, and I'm going to tell you why. Cheap gas, cheap energy, clean coal, and nuclear for our energy. Okay? The money we're going to save as a country in fuel costs, because we're providing our own sources of fuel, is going to allow us, and we're not going to do it as a nation. We're going to let the individual power companies do this, but we're going to upgrade our grid. I'm not talking about smart grid where they can, like I said yesterday, they can come in, they can flip a switch and they can cut your refrigerator off because they think you're using too much electricity. No, it's not going to work like that. You're an American. You don't have a right to free electricity. You don't have a right to electricity. But if you're paying for electricity, then you should be the one that turns the switch on and off, not some jackleg in D.C. Foreign policy. First thing I want is the United Nations out of New York. We spend way too much money on the UN. The UN brings us and drags us into crap that we don't need to be in. Matter of fact, we're out of the UN, effective tomorrow. And United Nations, I want you out of here. The building's ours. You put your offices somewhere else. I don't care where, but not here, not in this country. We're done with the UN. Okay? Be like everything else. When times get tough, don't worry. You'll come to us and you'll need our help, and we'll decide how much help we're going to give you. But until that time happens, I don't want the UN here. We spend too much money on the United Nations. But it'll hurt the economy in New York, RB. I don't care. I don't care. Turn that building into a gambling hall if you want to and get your money back like that. Regardless, they're gone. They're out of here. United Nations is a joke. They stand by and they watch people in countries that they're supposedly protecting, and they actually join in the rapes and the murders. Check out the UN's track record in Africa and let me know what kind of viable organization they are. We shouldn't have any part of them, and I want them out of the country, and I want them out tomorrow. Middle East, I've already stated my feelings on that. We should be out of there ASAP. We got our own oil. We don't need yours. Israel, you're surrounded. I feel for you. You're an ally. That's my feeling. You are an ally of ours. We'll do what we can do support-wise to help you. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Times get tight. You call us first. I'll see what I can do. I'll give you my solemn promise right now. I'll stand by you. American people might not. I got a feeling more of them will than won't, though. You let me know if you need any help. I got your back as far as that's concerned. Venezuela. Chavez, you need to shut the hell up, okay? I don't expect to see you here anymore now that the UN's gone. Matter of fact, next time you run your mouth, I've already got the CIA working on this new strain of vampire crab lice, and I will have a C-130 spray billions of them over your country, and you can deal with that. So shut up. Oh, and stay out of the Gulf. North Korea. Kim Jong and Kim Jong Jr. Let me tell you something. The next time you so much as look sideways at South Korea or Japan or us, any of our allies in that region, I'm going to promise you, I will take that same fleet of C-130s that's going to be spraying the vampire crab lice all over Venezuela, and I've already got them ready. I've got 1 million iPhones downloaded with porn, American rock and roll, and hundreds of pictures of how the rest of the world lives. So this little game you're playing with your people, where you've got them convinced that everybody lives in the same kind of S-hole that they live in, that the whole world is destitute, well, guess what, Kim Jong? They're about to find out that they've been duped. While your little sawed-off ass is out playing golf and coming in 30 under par, or whatever lie it is you tell about that crap, they're going to find out what the rest of the world is really like, and they're going to be coming for you, bud. So run your mouth some more. Look sideways one more time at Japan. Talk more trash about a missile. I promise you, those planes will be dropping those iPhones all over North Korea, and it'll be your ass, buddy. RB in 2012.